Welcome for another edition, my top stocks to watch for the coming week. Hey there, Tamir from FIBONACCI-Traders.com here. Like, subscribe. Let's hit the charts. Many interesting names and setups coming up in this weekly top stocks to watch. So don't go anywhere, don't fast forward, just hit a like, subscribe. Let's get started with AA. The 38.20 area, look left, was a very difficult resistance. Last Monday broke up and above. Now, as long as we are above the 38.40, we're good to go long. Long continuation above the 41.43. We will see 45 and then 50 to the upside. Bullish on all time frames. Next is AR. AR just moving sideways between the 33 and the 35 to the upside. Bullish on all time frames. Last week it was on my top stocks to watch for to go short, but momentum has flipped and now we want to go long on this name, breaking above last week's highs, and we will start taking long position towards 37.70 and 41. Next is BA. If you follow me on Twitter and you saw previous weekly top stocks to watch, you know that BA is long time on my list, and now in the past 2 weeks, 3 weeks already, hanging inside the yellow zone, hanging above the 177 area as support. Now all we need is continuation above the 187 towards 195 and then 205. Overall bullish on Boeing, bullish on BA, and who knows, maybe we will see the same price action we saw from this bounce all the way up to the higher yellow trend line, same as we saw here from the lower trend line to the upper trend line of this broadening formation. And if it will validate all the way up, we can see an upside between 50 to 70% upside on BA. Next is XOM, ExxonMobil. Look at this. We had some kind of a pullback all the way, hang above the upper border of the yellow zone, the 115, held strong support. Now bounce continuation above the 118. Next resistance is the 122 and then a long continuation all the way to 134 and 154. And of course, everything that you see in here on my channel is for educational purposes only. I'm not a financial advisor. This is not a financial advice. Please do your own due diligence. Continue with VLO, Valero Energy Corporation. Look at Friday's candles. Friday's candle broke and closed inside the yellow zone. Now let's see continuation, the 168. The upper border of this yellow zone will become a very tough resistance. Only by looking left, we can see it was very tough resistance during April. So by natural things of price action, this will be the next major resistance. Breaking above it, we have 175 and 184. All we need to do is put the FTI, the Fibonacci Traders indicator, just one click away, and you have everything that you want in your chart. You can even add, look at this, trend lines based on Fibonacci. Everything here that you see is based on Fibonacci, the trend lines, the support resistance area, the buy, sell, the stop loss. And you have also multi-time frame sentiment. What's going on different time frame? Put the FTI on your chart and you will start see things you never saw before. Check the links in the description below. Choose your path with FIBONACCI-Traders.com. Choose your path to financial freedom. TXT, Textron Inc. bullish on 3 out of 4 time frames. We have this gap to the upside at the 93. We are looking for a break above the 89.60 and then 91.50 and then towards this gap at the 93.70. Look how the FTI also helps us to identify future support resistance areas and gaps. Spotify technology, look at this uptrend channel, super bullish trend since October of 2023. Now in the past week or so, even more since beginning of May, Spotify is just hanging above the upper border of the yellow zone. Now the 304.30 is the resistance. breaking up and above, and we will start taking long position towards 319 and 338. Starbucks, yes, Starbucks. Look at this downtrend. We got a bounce off this lower board of this downtrend channel. Now we want to see continuation above the 79.90, above the 80. This is the lower board of the yellow zone. It was a very important area of support. Now will become resistance. Long continuation above the 80, and then with high probability, this gap over here will get filled. We can adjust also the FTI a little bit closer, and as you can see, it helps us identify gaps. RVTY. We have interesting price action over here. Let's take Fibonacci to the upside because we are looking to go long. Just click the reverse and you will have all future resistance. What do we see? We have this red trend line that helps us identify a longer time frame, a higher time frame. Since January, we have lower highs, right? But now, since middle of April, we are in an uptrend. Now all we need, if you are not long yet on this name, on RVTY, all we need to do is wait for 2 or 3 days breaking above this area. Why 2 or 3 days? Because one day or even 2 or 3 days will not change the overall sentiment. Look here, we had a try, 3-4 days trying to break above this area, failed. So in my opinion, at least 2-3 days above the 110 area, and then we will continue inside this uptrend channel. PayPal, back on my list. Let's clean the chart a little bit. What do we see on PayPal? We see that this blue zone uptrend channel is holding the higher lows since October of 2023, and now we are looking for the bounce, same as we got over here, here, and here. We are looking for the same bounce price action over here. I have an alert over here. It's too far. I will put my alert above the 65.60. So I will not lose or miss this bounce. We can take the FTI, and as you can see, the FTI gives us, what do we need? We can now clean the chart. Long above the 65.20, I have my alert at the 65.50, and then all the way to 67 together with this middle trend line above it, 70.66. Before we continue, I want to welcome you all to hit the subscribe and the notification bell on my YouTube channel, the Fibonacci-Traders YouTube channel. As you can see, every day we have, and every weekend we have at least 2 videos, one in English, one in Hebrew, the daily market recap, and on weekends we have 4 videos, 2 videos English, 2 videos in Hebrew, the weekly market recap, and my top stocks to watch. And furthermore, you have a free playlist. You have this Fibonacci Academy playlist with over almost 40 videos on how to become a better trader on the technical side and the psychology behind trading. And as you can see, tips, tricks, the psychology behind Fibonacci, how to develop profitable trading system, how to scale and grow your account, swing trading strategy for beginners, how to develop, and many more interesting videos. So just go, hit the like, hit the subscribe so you won't miss any future videos. And of course, if you still don't know, we have also the Fibonacci Traders Discord. We have trading floor in English, we have trading floor in Hebrew, we have channels for day traders, we have for swing traders, options room, crypto, general chats, futures, and many more. And of course we have the FTI signals. This is the special room. It's got back. I brought it back. It was on suspension for at least 1 month or so, some tweaks, and now since last week we are back. Since beginning of May already, it's gotten back. The FTI, the system that you see that I'm using, gives us automation for signals, for long on day trade, for daily, for day trade, shorts, whatever you want. So join the Fibonacci Traders Discord, the only Discord that will help you make money. PSX, Phillips 66, we have some kind of a double bottom scenario. Now all we need to do is wait for long continuation above last week's highs towards the 151, above 151. We will enter the yellow zone all the way to 159. Overall, 3 out of 4. We are bullish. Pioneer Global. If you don't know, Pioneer is an online banking system. Online bank. As you can see, super tight price action between the 565 to the downside, 593 to the upside. I'm waiting for a break above the 593, and then we will see 627 and 670 to the upside. OPFI inside this green uptrend channel. Bearish and bullish mixed signals from the FTI. I'm waiting for a close above the 307, and then we will start taking long position on this name, going through to the 330 and 356. And when I say we, you saw the Fibonacci Traders Discord. Okta, very interesting price action. Broke strong during Thursday and Friday. 2 very bullish candles broke above the yellow zone. And now let's see continuation above the 104, and we will meet 107.80 and 112.40 to the upside. Bullish on all time frames. Las Vegas Sands, mixed signal from the FTI because we are still hanging below the yellow zone and a very tough resistance area. I'm waiting for 2 days inside the yellow zone above the 47.80, and then we will start taking long position. First we will close this gap at the 49.56 and then 50.30. Once we will get a break above the 50.30, we will add to this already winning long position going towards 52 and 54. Yes, we are adding to winning positions. This is what the Fibonacci Traders Discord is all about. Making the most out of every winning position. If we have a long position or short position that it's already working and it keeps on working, why not add to this already winning position? Take the money out from the losing positions and just add to the winning positions. Iridium, back on my list. IRDM, it was on my long top stocks week and middle and end of April, but since then just moved sideways. Now look at this curl up. Now I want to see a break above the 32.30, and then we will go back in on this name for long towards 34.50 and then 37.20 to the upside. Bullish on all time frames. SGML, you remember this name from previous 2 weeks top stocks to watch? Slowly grinding up, long continuation above the 19 towards 2070 and 23 to the upside. Next major resistance in my opinion above 19. We will see some kind of a run all the way to 23. Bullish on all time frames. Baba, how can we not speak about the hottest, in my opinion, the hottest sectors of them all, the Chinese sectors. Baba, if you follow me on YouTube and you saw this week, every day, my stock market recap, we talked about Baba, that this blue zone, this downtrend blue channel will be a very tough resistance. And here we are, Thursday and Friday. Look at Friday, all the way up, got rejected by a trend line and a Fibonacci future resistance. We got also a doji. Now we might go and retest the 85 area, and then next leg up, back to the 90 and back to the 96. In my opinion, we need to wait for a clear break above this blue zone. JD, JD looking pretty good. JD broke above this green yellowish downtrend line. Now all we need is continuation above the 35.60, 35.70, and then we will meet 38.70 and 42.50 to the upside. Bullish on all time frames. TME, 10-cent music, bullish uptrend channel in the past, in Thursday and Friday. 2 dojis, indecision in the market. Bulls took some rest. Now, as long as we are above the 1470, we are good to go long. If you are not long yet, wait for a break above the 1580 towards 17 and 1880 to the upside. Once again, I'm not a financial advisor. This is not a financial advice. Please do your own due diligence. Futu, also interesting Chinese name from the financial sector of China. Now, as you can see, once it broke above the yellow zone, we also have some kind of a bull run. 15% in just 1 week. 4 or 5 trading days, 15% to the upside, some kind of a pullback. Retesting the 75 area as support will be very healthy. Super interesting to see where this name goes. We have this red trend line to the upside that will act as a very tough resistance. But if this name will go and retest the 76, don't forget, look at the earnings. Earnings coming up in just 9 days, May 28. And then we will see back to the 89 area, 88 area, or even better, if we can get pullback to the 73 area, then we can start see some all the way even higher to the 89, 90 area. Follow price, use trend lines, Fibonacci as your guide for future price action. DAN, Dana Incorporated, we have this 1420 area, very tough resistance, breaking up and above, and we will see 1490 and 1580 to the upside, as long as 1360 is holding as support. Love, the Lovesec company, LOVE, also was on my watch list in the previous 2 weeks. Still waiting for a break above the 28 area, and then we will see 3040 and 3370 to the upside. All this area, look left, all this area, the 30 area will be the next major resistance. But between 28 to 30, we have at least 9-10% upside. EQT Corporation, last but not least, holding above the 4060. Now I want to see a break above the 42, and then we will meet 44 and 46 to the upside.